Okay, this is Khomotso Munaisa from the Gospel, and today I have 5 tips for you on how to successfully drop out of school. I know. So, the reason why I want you to drop out of school is because I know that you have gifts, passions, and talents that you need to focus on, that you need to nourish, and that you need to work on. The world needs that. We need that. Next year will be 2020, bruh. The world is moving very fast, right? So, I know you know there's something bigger in you, right? And you don't need to settle for shit, right? You don't need to settle for the depression. I know it's depressing. Okay, so the first one is drop out way before you drop out. Like, by the time we know that you dropped out, it should be that you dropped out a long time ago. And all we are seeing is just the physical transition because you dropped out way before, right? And the reason for that is this. This is for tip number 2. When you drop out way before you drop out, you get to find time to discover yourself and know yourself a little better, know yourself a little more, right? So what's tip number 2? Tip number 2 is try to put in more time to discover yourself by using the school's facilities. Bro, you have Wi-Fi. You have access to school labs, computer labs. Use all that time to use those things to see and understand yourself. If you have Wi-Fi, fucking utilize YouTube. You could go to DJ's Boo, Hustler's Corner, fucking understand how people are doing it. You could go to Vusi Tembekwayo and fucking find out like how he does it. And you know, the knowledge these people are dropping. And you can come to the gospel, you know, and yeah, I have bullshit to say to you. Third tip, use the school psychology and therapy units to help you to know yourself. So what I want you to do is, I want you to go out before you are done with your exams, before you are done and you are unable to use those facilities anymore. Go to them, help them to figure yourself out, like have them to help you to figure yourself out. Don't go there because you want to not drop out of school, because usually that's what they do. They want to help you to stay in school. Hence they have these psychology units and therapy units, right? Have them to help you. How the fuck do you figure yourself out? Have them to help you what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are as a person, not as a student, as a person. So that by that you are able to like facilitate yourself and move more purposefully, right? And the fourth one, put in more time working on yourself, on your gifts than your work. So put in more time working on your gifts and talents than any other bullshit. Work on your gifts and talents, bro. Like, we need that shit. We need that shit. I know you can sing a lot better than most people you see on TV, but you'll never know that shit until you actually go and do that shit. But then you're more focused on shit that don't even matter. Shit that depresses you. I know, it fucking depresses you. I was there. I did it. 70% to 80% of those kids are depressed. But that's a topic for another day. 5. Tell your parents or whoever takes care of you that you dropped out after you've made peace with the fact that you dropped out. This one is a big one, I realized, for people who actually, you know, have the desire to drop out because they see that the system is bullshit, but they can't because the parents don't understand that it's bullshit and it kills them. You know, in 2017, 2018, so many kids jumped from high-rise buildings because of the depression they get from their place. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't really say all of them because I wouldn't know. But then, bro, if you have to jump off a building and in that volume, fuck. For me, it doesn't make sense. It's not worth it, right? So, yeah, those are my 5 tips for you to drop out of fucking school successfully. And I'll see you on the other side. Cheers.